I don't know the map, Zago, because it's a different world map to what it was in the alpha. And no, you can't. They can't steal your ship when you log off. If I log off, well, let me explain this. So you can see how we've got 4 respawners here because there are 4 people assigned to these, assigned to the ship. So all 4 of us, once all 4 of us have logged off, the ship will despawn after a few moments. If you're the only person registered to a ship, once you log off, it will despawn after a few moments. That said, you know, if someone comes along and interacts with it before it despawns, then yes, they can steal it. But all it takes is a few minutes. So if you hide it quite well, you know, hide it either quite high up or quite low down in the fog, or maybe near an island, underneath an island or something, if you hide it, after a few moments, the ship will despawn, and nobody will be able to steal it whilst you're offline. So there's no offline raiding in that sense, like there is in Rust or Ark or any of those kind of games. Alright, I'm punching through this wind wall. It will, yeah. Once somebody logs in who's registered to one of these discs, it will spawn back in. So you kind of need to be careful and make sure the only people assigned to your ship are people who you trust. You know, not to go losing it in silly ways. Yeah.
Because there's so many silly ways to lose the ship.
There is. Yeah, there is that. Truth. That's pretty much it, Andrew Larkin. Yeah, sorry, Andy Larkin. But yeah, we all start in the tier 1 biome, which is called the wilderness, which is where I'm at now. Now there's not just one wilderness. There are multiple of each tier biome. But nevertheless, we all start in the wilderness, in one of the wilderness biomes. They are usually bordered by several weather walls. So you've got the wind wall, which is probably the one you're going to want to be tackling first. You'll find enough stuff in the wilderness area to, cross your first wind wall. Now these are the wind walls. They kind of look almost like waterfalls. They've got this cascading wind effect. It looks pretty cool. So that's a wind wall. Once you pass through the wind wall, you'll be in a tier 2 biome called the Expanse. After that, you've got the storm wall. So you'll pass through a storm wall once you've found good enough components to do so. Pass through a storm wall, and you'll be in the tier 3 biome, which is remnants. And then the very last one is the sand wall, which you can see over there. Cross through the sand wall, you'll be in the tier 4 biome, which is Badlands. And generally, each area will carry, you'll be able to obtain better schematics, better loot in the chests that you find on islands, and also more knowledge, and of course better quality materials, such as higher quality metals and stuff. So yeah, it's meant to always move with the ship, Zagu, yeah, but it's a little bit buggy right now. I'm not sure how much that does break. It broke quite a lot in alpha, but generally yes. If you move the ship, sometimes you'll log in and be falling, so you'll have to respawn and then select personal reviver, which is a shame. But eventually, once they fix that, even if the ship moves whilst your friends are logged out, when they log in, they'll be on the ship if they logged off on the ship. So. Gonna grab some screenshot. First wind wall crossing of Closed Beta, and the sun's setting as well, so it looks very, very nice. No worries, Andy. I hope that helps, buddy. No worries, Sagu. Alright, here we go. Windwall number 1. Done this 1,000 times, so I should be fine. Should being the operative word. It's been a while since I failed a windwall, I'm not gonna lie. If I fail one now, I'll be pretty gutted. So. I'm gonna use that island behind me as a guide and just try and keep it between the two sails. What's that, Clutch?
I found Laura.
You found who?
Lauren.
Can't hear you, dude. One sec, the game volume's really, really loud. Let me turn you up a bit. What did you say, Clutch?
I found Laura.
Lauro?
Hi there, Clutch.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't ask why I'm named after a prophylactic, mate.
No,
I couldn't link my account yesterday, so I had to.
Yeah, I've already had the story. That's why I knew it was you. I was about to attack you back.
Yeah, I was looking around. I heard some engines coming up behind me. I was about to gun my engine, but I'm saving my fuel for the windwall.
Is that straight up ahead of us?
No, I'm passing through a windwall.
Okay.
That's got to be somebody else.
Alright, let's have a look, see then.
Alright, here we go. I think we're through. I think we're about through.
You're close enough to see him.
He's running. He must be guilty. Feeling guilty.
Got a runner, eh?
His name's New Age. That is a big ship.
New Age?
Yeah.
That rings a bell.
Oh, he's grappling to my ship, man. That's not a good sign.
Ask him to leave.
To be fair, we approached him. Is he grappling to your ship? I don't... He's still on his own ship, man. I think someone else is grappling to your ship.
So a failed wind... Yeah, pretty much, Miniman. What the windwall does is it forces your nose down. So if you... Ah, New Age. New Age is an island creator, Clutch. He should be friendly. Should.
I'll put on a greeting.
Always ruining my fun.
Sanova's just filled me in on Twitch chat, so yeah, you should be okay. Yeah, a failed windwall, basically, what the windwall does is it forces you down. I mean, I successfully crossed that one, but if I'd have failed, it'd have just forced me down into the void. Once you hit 0 meters, you're no more, basically. You're dead. Your ship will fall apart, and that's that. Zero Power says, I think I just had an earthquake. In real life or in game? If in game and the screen was shaking and stuff, that's a bottom storm, and that replenishes the resources on islands. But if in real life, that